Hey, Bassgeek here, and man, do I got a new bait for you. A new combo from two different companies, and it is insane together. That's right, geeks, I'm excited to show you this. You know, we told you about a head that's pretty incredible, pretty impressive, called the Jaw Dropper. Well, they came out with a new size. And you geeks know I love my Damiki Armor Shads. Well, guess what? Damiki came out with a new Armor Shad called the Damiki Fat, or at least I think so. It is incredible. It is a true shad shaped bait. A little bit bigger, a little bit fatter, great looking shad style bait. But when you put these two together, Katie, bar the door, it is on like Donkey Kong. Well, let me show you this. So what's the combination that we're talking about? Two new variants for a combo that me and Mike have talked about. I think it was about 2 years ago, the first time we got our hands on some of these. And we have just waylaid the bass on them since then. Even big hybrid and striped bass on these things. I know you're not going to believe that. Trust me, there's a video. I would leave a link in that one for you. Just trust me, go find it. I've got a more important link to leave you at the end of this video. But what are we talking about? Well, first off, we're talking about this little head right here. From First Gen Tackle, this is the Jaw Dropper. It's got a lip on it, and you can do a bunch of different things. This is the video that I'll leave a link to at the end because we talk about it, using it in a lot of different ways. And I'll let you go check that out at the end of this video. It is pretty incredible what this little bait does. As a matter of fact, some of the things that this little bait does is it has an incredible walk the dog action. And when you pair it with the bait that we're about to show you, this new bait that comes out, it's pretty incredible. Now, we've used it with the 3-inch, and I mean, it is a deadly combo. This is some of the heads that we've had before. They originally had the 1/4, which is probably my go-to, and the 3/16 head. Now they've came out with a new one. So these are the new ones. These are the 1/8 ounce, and I'm telling you, when the bass get up shallow, when you're throwing these baits over grass or brush piles that are shallow, during the summertime when you need something that's going to stay a little more shallow, this is my go-to size for that. This is the 1/8. They come with a 2/0 hook. This is blue shad. They come in a few different colors. This is lavender shad. Next up, this is Tennessee shad. Last but not least, this is glimmer shad. Now, these are some of my favorite heads, but I do want to show you, by the way, they also come in an underspin, and yes, you can walk the dog with the underspin. So normally I love to use these heads with the traditional 3-inch Damiki Armor Shad. But Damiki has gone and outdone themselves and came out with a new Armor Shad. Now, it's so new, I don't even have labeling on the packaging, and I don't even have the colors. Now, I've used Damiki for such a long time that I'm pretty sure I know roughly what the colors are. So forgive me if I don't get this right. I don't even know if I'm calling it the right thing. So make sure you go check those links in the description. But I believe this is the new Fat Armor Shad. Check that thing out. You want to talk about a shad-shaped bait? Well, this is it. So we're going to talk about the different colors. I'm pretty sure this is Pro Blue Red. This is White Silver. This is Tennessee Shad. This is one of my favorite and go-to colors in the Armor Shad. This is American Shad. This is Chartreuse Blue Back. This is Pro Blue. Pearl White. I think this is Blue Silver. Again, another one of my favorite colors, but I'm just drawing a blank right now. And I believe this is Blue Glimmer Black Flake. So to tie these on, generally I like to use just a San Diego Jam or my regular pit seam knot. Just go through. I'm just going to do my pit seam. We're going to wrap it about 5 or 6 times. And come right through that top loop and moisten it just a touch and pull down. cut that tag in, and you're good to go. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put this on. Now this is a lot of plastic, so something that I like to do with this, because it is a smaller hook, is I like to stay high in the back of the bait. And then we're just going to push it right up on there. You may even use just a touch of glue on there, but there we have it. All right, geeks, before we go on any further, I want to talk to you about BIA Insurance, Boaters Insurance Company. Listen, it is tournament season. A lot of you geeks are in the market for new boats. And when you spend the money that you're going to spend on something like this beautiful Camus boat, make sure you got the right protection, especially if you're out there doing videos like I'm doing, or if you're out there fishing tournaments. You better know that you have the right protection. And yeah, sure, some of those bundled companies who don't really do boat insurance, they might come up a buck or two cheaper, but the good thing about it is BIA, they know boats. It's in the name. BIA, Boaters Insurance Agency. Go check them out. Get a quote. Tell them Bassgeek sent you. Rod, reel, and line geeks, I'm excited to tell you about this. This is the Douglas Era, ERA. This is a $100 retail rod, and it is freaking fabulous. A $100 rod, and I'm telling you, it's light as can be. I've got about 3 or 4 of these now. They just upgraded them. I don't even know if I can send you out to get them right now, but I will do my best to put links down in the description for these. Love the color of it. Got the cork handles, got the Douglas on the tip, but this is great. And something that I love is they actually tell you on the side what they're for. So like this is a drop shot rod. I actually love it for this type of bait. Jig head minnow, you can do a lot of different things, so don't just think they're set up for just this particular type of bait out there. They've got a Cinco version. Just trust me, go check them out. $100 rod, and I can't say enough about them. This is my Daiwa Fuego. Great reel, great for the price. Loving it so far. Got great drag, very well put together. Like the grips, I just can't say anything bad about this reel. Got it teamed up with my K9 fluorocarbon. The leader is the High Vis Yellow. I've got 10-pound test on there. That's their braid. And then I go to the Pro 100 100% fluorocarbon from K9. Geeks, go try it out. I'm telling you, you will not be sorry. Right here is a 10% off discount. I mean, you can't beat it. Trust me, the price is already great. Go look at it. Go check them out. Links again in the description. Now, when you go watch the other video that I'll leave at the end of this video, you're going to see me walk the dog. You're going to see me put my rod tip down. Now, this one will not, because of the girth of this bait, walk the dog like those, or like the 3-inch. But if you use your rod tip upwards, it will still get a rise, but it won't do it as well getting it down low and really working it kind of like a jerk bait or a topwater. So you're still going to get the side to side. It's going to kind of be more up and out instead of, you know, a little wider. Either way it goes, it's going to have a nice little shake. If you shake it tight, the more you pop it up, it's going to get a little bit of wider water, because that's a lot of girth on a bait and on this head. So when I'm fishing this bait, I generally am either going to work it over top of like a brush pile, like I said, some grass, even contouring a bank. I'm going to just shake it as it pendulums down, and it kind of bounces back and forth. And it's going to be the same thing when I'm using my forward-facing sonar and fishing for these bass in open water. I'm going to throw it out there, get it in front of them, keep it above them, and I'm going to shake it. And the closer they come, the faster they move. I'm going to match their speed and keep playing keep away with them. Other than that, when we set the hook, it's going to be straight up or a 45 degree. Going to get that rod tip down close to the water so that those bass aren't jumping. Don't want to bring them in hot. We want to make sure we're fighting those fish and letting them play themselves out. Because again, that is a 2/0 hook. But do not be fooled. Somebody said something about them losing. I don't know how you're losing stuff on this. I've got a video where we caught like 8, 12, 14 pound striper on this exact head. As a matter of fact, shout out to my buddies at K9. We never retied all day. That's how good the line is. All right, geeks, you want a deadly combination? This is one of them right here. Make sure you go check out Damiki's new bait and the new 1/8 ounce size from First Gen. I'm telling you, those First Gen heads are incredible. And that brings us to, make sure you go check out this video right here. You can see all the different ways you can fish that head. It is incredible. Otherwise, questions, comments in the comment section below. Like it if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you ring that bell. Be part of the 100% Watch Squad. God, we're blowing up right now, and it's thanks to every single one of you geeks. We love you.